The Indiana Fever will once again be without Caitlin Clark on Thursday as they face the Phoenix Mercury in the final game of their 4-game road trip. The team is looking to bounce back from Tuesday's disappointing defeat to the Los Angeles Sparks, a loss that brought their 5-game winning streak to an end. However, they will have to attempt this turnaround without their star player, who remains sidelined. Clark is set to miss her 9th consecutive game on Thursday. The more worrying news for the Fever is that there is still no definitive timeline for her return following a re-aggravation of her groin injury. Fever reporter Chloe Peterson offered an update on Clark's injury status, noting that there were a few positive developments but also some concerning details. Peterson explained that Clark had been running up and down the court at full speed, which was encouraging. However, she added that, to her knowledge, Clark had not yet returned to full team practice. Peterson pointed out that the Fever had not held an official practice on Wednesday, nor a shoot-around on Thursday morning. She recalled that the last time she saw the team in a practice-type setting was during Tuesday's shoot-around. At that session, Clark had been present for the initial warm-up period, but once the official shoot-around began, she left with a trainer to focus on individual rehab and recovery exercises. According to Peterson, Clark had been taking part in the half-court contests that take place before each game, which suggested she was staying somewhat engaged in team activities. Nevertheless, Peterson emphasized that Clark did not appear to be involved in any structured drills with the rest of the squad. The reporter added that while Clark seemed to be doing sprints, something she enjoyed, it was likely that fans would see her join team activities for at least a week before any potential return to competitive play. Earlier in the week, head coach Stephanie White had commented that Clark had started engaging in some full-court running. White described this as a clear positive step forward in her recovery. Even so, the fact that Clark had not yet participated in a formal practice session was a cause for concern, especially given that she had already been out for more than 3 weeks. The Fever's coaching staff has made it clear that Clark will need to progress back into full practices before they even consider activating her for game action. Until that happens, the team's cornerstone player remains in recovery mode, and her return still appears to be some distance away. As the Fever close out their road trip, their challenge will be finding ways to keep their playoff push alive without the on-court presence of their most dynamic talent. The situation now appears to be a waiting game, one in which both the team and its fans are eager for a positive outcome but where patience remains the only option.